Couldn't stay away from me, is that it?
Someone's feeling better.
I am, actually.
I'm really sorry to hear about April Gilbert.
Thank you. What, did you get called in?
No, I'm checking out information on rehab facilities.
Oh, great.
Lucky finally admitted to having a problem, but he thinks he can do this on his own, and now we've had a family crisis.
Yeah, but
so...
Lucky's lying to himself if he thinks he can do this on his own. Which means he's probably still lying to you.
And he's trying to get clean, but we just found out his little sister's pregnant.
So let me guess. Lucky's blaming himself. He feels guilty. He thinks he's the only one that can help because he's not helping at all, right? So he's storming around, making everything worse, and you're trying to fix it.
How do you know so much about this?
For many years, longer than I care to admit, I thought if I was smart enough, my dad would stop drinking. So I aced every test, got into the hardest classes, got into the hardest schools.
So your dad was drinking when you were growing up?
No, he was a social drinker. No more, no less, until my mother died.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize. You had nothing to do with my father drinking, just like you have nothing to do with Lucky doing drugs. Addiction is a chronic, progressive, sometimes fatal disease. The addict has the only active part. The people who love the addict are just as sick, if not sicker. They spend so many years trying to control the addict that they lose control of their own lives. Lied to so much, they forget how to trust. They'll do anything, give up anything to try and help the addict quit, not realizing who else they're hurting. So used to surviving from crisis to crisis that they forget to take care of themselves.
Where did you learn all this?
Al-Anon. I went to my first meeting after a 30-hour shift at the hospital when I was an intern. That night, looked for my dad, couldn't find him, went back to work a double at the ER. The attending shoved a schedule into my hand and told me not to come back until I went to a meeting. And it didn't take away the pain or the fear. It didn't make my father and our relationship perfect. But it saved my life. That's the least it could do for you.
Is everything okay?
I was just telling Patrick you're in recovery.
Yeah, I was just mentioning to Elizabeth that I know how tough withdrawal can be.
And I'll have my wife to help me through it.